this Shannon Sharpe interview got y'all in a tissy hole. Some of y'all, especially some of these women. I'm not going to dig into the type of women. I'm just going to say the women.
Flashback.
I think that women that think like men is bad because there has to be an understanding that we are not equal.
Yeah.
I don't think first date should be dinner.
What the first date should be?
Something simple, coffee, hiking, the beach.
I ain't gonna be able to make the hike.
A walk.
I got
A walk.
bilateral hip replacement. We ain't
A
gonna
walk? You can go for a walk.
Not too far though.
Okay.
Who's advocating for the average man?
Wait a minute.
Fuck you mean?
Y'all saw that, right?
What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So something that kept popping up on my feed was this interview that comedian Takara Williams had with Shannon Sharpe recently, and supposedly she got a lot of women in her feelings because of the things that she said on this particular episode. And I usually, I don't know. I mean, I usually keep up with Club Shay Shay, but I really only tune in when there's like certain people that I want to watch. And to be honest with you, I'm not familiar with this comedian. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the original video, where in her response to all the women in their feelings, and then I'm going to share a couple of the videos from that interview that she had with Shannon Sharpe. Let's go ahead and get into it.
This Shannon Sharpe interview got y'all in a tissy hole. Some of y'all, especially some of these women. I'm not going to dig into the type of women. I'm just going to say the women. First and foremost, I want to say that nothing that I say is law. It is a perspective. It is my perspective. It is my opinion based on the life that I've lived, based on my experience in life. So when I give my perspective or my opinion based on my experience, that is solely mine. Either you agree or you disagree. And if you disagree, that's okay. Don't be nasty. Watch your mouth. Another woman on the internet said, well, a lot of stuff that you say is one-sided. It can't be double-sided. I'm only one person and I've only experienced my life. I haven't experienced yours, his, hers, they, them, the bear.
You chose the bear.
The cougar in the street. I can only talk from my perspective. Well, you talking from a perspective like you've dated women. I've dated women and they're insane.
Gotcha, bitch.
Let her cook.
They are insane. Father issues down the goddamn woo-ha. Crazy. Well, if a woman should be able to be sexual, you can be sexual and not be promiscuous. You can be sexual and not have 100 men that you slept with. Well, women have sexual freedom. And if we want to have sexual freedom, there shouldn't be anything wrong with that. You can't in the same breath complain that men over-sexualize you. You can't in the same breath complain and say men don't look at women as more than sexual beings while you want to go and have sex with 100 men. And let's be clear, women of value, women who love themselves and they have value, women who work out and eat right and take care of themselves, financially stable, got their shit together. They see a therapist. They in Pilates, they got yoga classes going, they got a paint and sip, they got good friends around them. They know for a fact that ain't 100 motherfuckers on this earth worth your body. Because why am I putting all my body through this? Why am I doing all of this to keep myself good, safe, in shape, in health, mentally, emotionally? And then I'm going to just go out there and let 100 men have me? I don't even have that thought in my head when you value yourself. So women who want to argue this idea of we should be able to, it lets me know that you don't understand how valuable you are. You don't take care of yourself and you don't love yourself enough to understand ain't that many men in the world even worth you.
Bang, bang.
For everybody else who loves me and love the podcast, thank you so much. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Huntsville, Alabama, we up next. Ticket link is in the bio. I love y'all. Okay, bye.
Oh my God. So it seems like, well, obviously that wasn't the only thing they were bothered by, but I guess judging by her reaction, I guess that seems to be what she noticed that they complained about the most. So essentially we got a subset of women that are attacking her because they want to be 304'S. Again, nothing wrong with it. It's just that when y'all wanna be that way, but then at the same time try to act like the good girl or want to be treated like the good girl, that's when, for men, that's when we start looking at you side eye. But anyway, let me go ahead and switch over to the interview that she had with Shannon Sharpe. We can see exactly what was said throughout there that got him so bothered. Let's get into it.
There's been a lot of discussion about how much do you tell your partner about your past. I've had 10 girlfriends. I've had 15 boyfriends. Or I've been.
You take that to the goddamn grave. You know, I'm joking. I think that there should, depending on what's, you were talking about marriage? Or
Yes,
like,
we go. Hey, we serious. We go. Hey, look here. You the one. This is what it's gonna be. I'm looking to marry you, and I want to be in this relationship, this serious relationship with you. Ain't no just kicking it. We having a good time. I see a future for us together, and that's what I'm doing. I'm dating with the intent.
Yeah, that's a big word.
Yeah, I'm dating with the intent.
Not intentional.
To give you this, you're gonna have this last name, or you're just gonna be hyphenated. Keep your last name and then put Sharpe at the end.
I think that it depends on where you and that person is in life. Because the older you are, the more you expect of an experience for them to have.
Yeah.
I got 3 kids. What you think I'm out here with one? Like, that would be insane for you.
Well, I only think you have 3 guys.
Okay.
I'm just being.
I mean, to be honest, I got 3, but it might have only been 0.5.
Exactly.
Okay.
It might be the same. It might be the same guy.
Yeah.
But
I think it just depends on how old we are.
Okay.
I think the older you are, the less that conversation should exist.
Okay.
We're not going to be 65 years old looking for love, and you asking me at 65 how many men you been with. Sir, I don't even know.
Y'all forgot.
To be honest with you, I'm just trying to figure out if I took my meds this morning. I don't know. So I think.
You know what? I never thought about that. Yeah, I would definitely say, this is the part where I do got to give women grace, you guys, and I don't want nobody trying to jump on me in the comments, but come on, man. Like, let's be for real. Like, once women get to a certain age, like, seriously, are we really going to care? Like, come on, man. I'm just saying, now outside of, obviously trying to avoid, getting STIs and, and diseases and shit. That, understandable. Completely understandable. Ain't nobody gonna sit over here and dispute that. But if we're talking like for the sake of, oh, I wonder if she's gonna be able to be loyal or not even so much that, but more so of like, I don't know, man, because it's like once you get to a certain age, I don't even think people are like trying to get married or get married again, because like when you get to a certain age, some of these people have already been married and had kids and shit. Like I even mentioned not too long ago on one of the videos how my mom was joking because all her friends are asking her if she gonna get married again, and my mom like, hell nah. I'm like, hey, yeah. Not that me and my sister would care if she did or not, but I'm like, we always knew like, she ain't gonna be with nobody else after my dad. Let's continue.
I think it depends on the age demographic really matters. Right. The younger you are, the more I think you can feed into that conversation. But the older you get and the more experience you have and that person has in life, especially if we've been married already.
Right. Yeah.
I've been married twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I really going to sit down and have this conversation with you? I've been married twice, got 3 kids. I'm a grandma. I'm not even going to entertain that conversation because I've lived so much life already.
Did you see the study?
But if I was like 25,
yeah,
I could understand.
You do. I'm glad you said that number. And I don't know where I read it, but they say women at 25 has had more sexual partners than a 50-year-old.
Nowadays?
Yes.
Absolutely.
She belongs to the streets.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
Yeah, I can believe it. I can definitely believe that. But damn, think about that though. 25 and a lot of y'all already, or it seems on average, y'all got more bodies than a 50-year-old woman has right now. Y'all haven't even lived twice the life of those women yet. Y'all got probably twice as many points. I'm just saying that to say that, you know, for joking purposes, but in all seriousness though, like that's saying, man, that's saying a lot.
Absolutely.
That is crazy.
Everybody's YOLO. I would tell somebody my number and they'd be like, that's it? I'm like, girl, what you at? 60 who? An American numbers? Not Euro? Oh my God, not Tokyo. Oh my
Yes.
God.
I mean, when I read, I said, hold on.
In there? Oh my God.
I'm like 25, and they've had more they've been with more men.
They're more liberated.
Because, you know, now, women, it used to be, they didn't think like that.
Yeah.
But now, women think like a man.
I know, that's bad. I think and this, you know, I want to say this before y'all come for me. This is just all my opinion. I think that women that think like men is bad because there has to be an understanding that we are not equal.
Yeah.
Make her do it, but we can't. Make her sleep with all the women they want to. And if I sleep with a bunch of men, I'm a hoe. Why do you want to?
Right.
Like it's such a deeper conversation.
She's got a point.
You know what? That is a really good question. That is a good question.
Why?
Because to be honest with you, I don't think women could really give you an answer that would make sense. I don't, because especially for men, the only answer that would make sense is, well, because they want to sleep around with a lot of men, and you feel like as a man, the only answer that is gonna make sense is something like that. Because I can't make sense of it. Hey, I'm not knocking it. You know, I mean, hey, like medium man say, man, hey, she useful to the group. Shout out to medium man.
My argument can't be Shannon had 100 partners, I had 82,
Right.
and y'all calling me a hoe, but Shannon had 100. Why is it okay for him and not for me? Why do you even want to be there?
Right.
Like, we're not the same.
Same.
And if men have us up on this pedestal, what's wrong with being on the pedestal?
Right.
That means I'm up here.
Right.
And you know you down here. So why do I have a problem with the fact that you think and believe I should be up here? That's insane to me. Mm-hmm. So when I hear women fight in this battle of, well, how come he and how come I can't? Why do you even want to? Why do you sit there with the idea of, I should be able to have sex with 100 men if I want to? That would never come out my mouth.
No.
He has sex with 200 women. I should be able to do the same. I don't even want to. Why you want to? Why? You really need to sit down and ask yourself, why am I even considering this as an option? Why do you even want it as an option for yourself? So, yo, let me get a little.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Man, I saw this study to say women now are going out on dates to get a meal.
We always did that.
Come on.
Women always did that.
Just to get a meal, you gonna get a free meal. You don't really like the guy, but you just going out with the guy to get a free meal.
I've never done that because I've always had a job and I've always had money.
Yeah.
So I've always been in a position in life where, you know, even from a very young age, I go out by myself. I don't need to go out with nobody. I had a kid at 16. I want to be by myself.
Right.
But I know women too go out to get food and sometimes bring their friends.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people.
See?
You cannot make this shit up.
I'm glad a woman is finally admitting this. Because it's so many women, whenever men sit over here and say, oh, nah, I don't want to do dinner dates and what have you, because a lot of y'all just be trying to get free meals. Oh, no, it ain't that. It's just about the effort. Wouldn't shock me if these are the same women that'll fuck around and be bringing a friend, and these are the same women that'll sit over here and say, if he don't pay for mine and hers, then I'm not gonna go out on another date with him. Like, right, but if he felt entitled to sleep with both of y'all because he paid for both of y'all when he only dating you, then that would also be a problem, right? I tell you, bro, the entitlement is rearing its ugly head. I remember they actually did a study that said like 1 out of every 3 women only go on dates for the sole purpose of free food, and they'll go with a man they don't like whatsoever. That's why I've been saying, bro, if I've said this before and I stand on this, if women required that type of courtship and dating from the men that they really like, most of these women wouldn't even be able to get access to the men that they really like.
And get mad at the man for not paying for their
You
friend.
know, man, you can't do that.
They do it.
If I invite somebody out, like, let's go to a date. Oh, you mind as my friend? No, I don't know. I don't want your
There's a
friend.
demographic of men who want to impress the friend. Because they want to impress you. So they say, yeah, but women have been doing it for years. They got them, you got it in their phone. This one is Ruth Chris. This one is the other steakhouse. This one is crustaceans. This one is,
But you can't. But let's just say when you met your husband for the very first time, would you expect him to get the seafood tower? You know that big old seafood tower? They got the lobster tails, they got the crab claws, and they got the oysters, and they got the scallops, and they got the shrimps.
Damn,
bro, you making me hungry, bro. That sounds good as fuck.
That's a lot of food.
Yeah. No. And it's like $500.
No. I don't think first date should be dinner.
What the first date should be?
Something simple, coffee, hiking, the beach.
I ain't gonna be able to make the hike.
A walk.
I got
A walk.
bilateral hip replacement.
A walk? You can go for a walk?
Not too far though.
Okay.
From the car to someplace to sit down quick.
I think a first date should involve no alcohol.
None.
And it should be in the daytime. I'm not telling people how to date. This is my opinion. I think a first date should be inexpensive, under $50.
Okay.
What time you eat dinner? I eat dinner at
under 50?
Yes. We used to meet up and get ice cream. We used to meet up. What's our place? Jamba Juice. What you doing right now? Nothing. You want to be? I like Jamba Juice. You want to go get some Jamba Juice? Yeah, let's meet up and get Jamba Juice.
That peanut butter crunch?
No.
Oh, damn.
I get the apples and greens.
Okay.
That's my thing.
Yeah, okay.
You get you some Jamba Juice. Jamba Juice usually have little chairs there.
Yeah.
Or you just sit down and just talk. Before you know it, a whole hour went by. Y'all done had a great conversation. You finish your Jamba Juice. You're feeling good. You go home. You do it again. Like, it doesn't have to be.
And so you drive home like, dang, that was.
I had fun.
Yeah.
I like car dates. Ooh, put me in a car with some R&B, some 80s R&B. What? The Whispers?
And y'all just drive it around, just talking.
Or drive to the beach, open up the back of the car, get some Jersey mics, sit back there, eat your sandwich, talk, the sun, the beach. I like small stuff like that matters. Women don't even realize they like that too. You just ain't find the right guy that you like it with. If any woman that tells you she don't like stuff like that, she just don't like you.
I like this one.
Let her cook.
There you go. There you fucking go. See, she just said it. I just said it earlier. The reason why women require all of this shit is because it's coming from men that they don't really like. It's coming from men that they require this of the men that they don't really like. I don't think these women, if they truly, really like the man, y'all will be okay with any of those ideas that she just brought up. I don't understand why this woman was getting so much pushback from the ladies. I agree with her 100%. I'm like, and the beach idea is actually a really good idea. That's something that I never even thought of. But yeah, like coffee, ice cream, hiking, shit like that. Those are cool first dates. Even something fun like a Dave and Buster's. You know what I mean? Go play games and shit. That I think that should still fall under $50. I'm like, it's been a while since I've been to Dave and Buster's, but you know what I mean? Both of y'all play games for a little minute for about an hour or so. I don't think that's gonna run you past $50. It would it? Like last time I went to Dave and Buster's, I mean, I think I only spent about $20-$25 on my cell phone games, but yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Damn.
Because if the right man come along, she gonna do all those things.
You know what? Now that you mention it, you might be right.
You funny. I'm sorry. You funny as hell. You know what?
Now that I think about it, because what I've seen it, wouldn't do none of that with me. I feel it some type of way now that you done brought it to my attention. I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but it sounds that's the look of a man who just had a red pill moment. He just had I'm like, she just low key red pill him on that one.
Interesting.
We like all of that stuff. Picnics in the park. I like a picnic in the park. A first date does not have to be dinner, and it shouldn't be drinks. Okay. Now I'm under the influence. Now you done spent $200 on lemon drops and lemon teenies for me.
Yeah.
Now you might feel away because now I'm going home. I'm going to the club with my friend. I'm going out. No, if you really want to get to know somebody, it could be at Starbucks. It could be at a coffee house. It could be at maybe a paint and something. It doesn't. Who said it got to be dinner? Who made the rule that first dates is dinner?
Okay, I like that. So Starbucks.
It could be
got a man ball with my name on it.
It could be a coffee place that you like, something in the area that you like.
Okay.
I told you we went and got ice cream. Went to Baskin Robbins. Oh, I think we went to get froyo, and we just sat there and talked.
Oh man.
I learned more about him talking at a froyo place than I did at
You would learn at dinner.
Yeah. Went out to because once you have dinner, drinks are going, the conversation goes left and right. And even if it is a good conversation, sometimes you get lost in the alcohol.
Yeah.
And now you under the influence, and I would rather not that. I would rather a place, if I like you, we could sit down and actually have a conversation.
Right.
I think after we went on our first date, I think the next date we went to the beach and got burritos. These giant burritos from somewhere in San Diego.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on the burrito.
Okay. And just sat there and talked on the beach.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be dinner.
How did you know? So after the first date, so how many dates were you in? You like, okay.
Oh, date one.
Date one, you knew.
Yeah.
That ice cream. Wow.
Yeah, I was like, I never had this before.
What flavor is this?
Oh my God, a little pistachios. But just date one, because when we first met, I was in San Diego. This was like right when the pandemic started. And I was at my cousin's house, and I was like, who want to play spades? We need a third player or fourth player. And he was like, I'll play. And then I kind of ignored it because I was, it was the pandemic. My cousin was like, you want a little weed? I was like, oh, I'll take a little edible. Knock me out. Never did edibles. Never do it again. Because where was I? How do y'all do that?
Yeah.
And then I think a few more times we tried to meet up and we didn't.
Right.
And then I hit him up and I said, this is all in the DMs. I said, hey, I'm in town. Are you here? He said, no, I'm in Texas. I said, okay. And then one day I posted a photo shoot and I tagged I was in San Diego. And he said, you in San Diego right now? And I said, yeah. And I told him I was out eating with my cousin. I said, I'm actually at this restaurant eating with my cousin. He was like, that's right up the street from me. Do you mind if I stop by just to say hi? And I said, sure. And I told my cousin, and she said, well, what you smiling for? I said, this dude on my Instagram, he gonna come by and say hi. She said, you just invited some dude to come over here and say hi to us. We don't even know he's a stranger. I said, we could fight. It's two of us. We could fight. And he came and he smelled good and he was tall. And before he came, my cousin started going through his Instagram. And she said, girl, he cute. And I said, let me see, because I didn't even look at his Instagram.
Right.
And I said, well, he is kind of cute. He's tall. Okay, wait a minute.
And let me see if he look like that when he come up in here, because he might have been using the filter too.
Yeah, and he did. And he came, and that night she left, and we stayed at the restaurant for maybe another 15, 20 minutes because they closed early for pandemic. And then he was like, what do you want to do right now? And I was like, I don't really want to go upstairs. You want to go to the beach? He was like, to the beach right now? And I was like, yeah, I like the beach. And we went to the beach and we sat on the beach and we ate snacks and we talked till like 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 o'clock in the morning?
That was the date, yeah.
Yeah, he had to be him.
Yeah.
Either him or...
Yeah, I was going to say 6 in the morning. Yeah, I ain't doing that. That's some old high school shit. But you know what? That's sweet. That's what's up, man. Again, it just goes... And she's literally... proven her own point, because think about this, y'all. This woman is a comedian. I would imagine, you feel me? I would imagine she has to be doing at least somewhat decent for herself, and she didn't require something super extravagant for a first date. So, you know what I mean? That tells you everything you need to know. So when she said, yeah, though those are just women that don't like you, she's speaking 100% facts. Y'all let me know what you think about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the rant channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.